XSEED English Grade 5, Block number 13, Key Details and Main Ideas, Lesson Plan 2, Using the Main Ideas. Students will be able to make inferences about the story's plot using the key events and details. So far, we have read the story Vidur's Secret. Vidur lives in a place close to nature. He likes the wild animals there, but when he gets a dog, he fears that it might harm the wild animals or they might harm it. His fear gets worse when he hears the news of a panther nearby, but the panther isn't harming anyone. We will read the rest of the story to learn about Vidur's secret. One morning after breakfast, Vidur took his hot cup of milk out in the garden. He liked sitting on the lower branches of the pine tree by the kitchen. He could hear Buchi yapping away excitedly. That clever puppy had probably got the cook to come out and play with him or to give him a big bone. But when Vidur turned the corner of the house, there was no cook in sight. Buchi seemed to be playing on the grass with another puppy, a black one. As Vidur stepped closer, he wondered whose pup that was. And in an instant, he knew. The key event is Buchi is playing with a black pup, never seen before. The main idea is probably Vidur doesn't need to fear that Buchi might harm other animals or other animals might harm it. Let's read further. This was no pup, it was a panther cub, just a few weeks old and about as small as Buchi. Immediately, Vidur realized that the black panther prowling about the estate was not looking for food. It was a mother searching for his missing cub. And here was the cub happily playing with Buchi, while its mother combed the hill and forest, sick with fear looking for it. For a moment, Vidur stopped and just watched the two. What an adorable sight they made! A creamy, furry Apso tumbling over a jet black, glistening panther cub. Then he realized the danger of the situation. If the cub was here, it wouldn't be long before the mother traced it. Vidur knew that when he came to protecting their young, panthers could be dangerous. On the other hand, if he took Buchi inside and closed the door, the cub might wander off and get lost or attacked by some other wild animals. And then he hit upon an idea. He lured both the playmates into the garage, and without their realizing it, he shut the grilled gates of the garage and locked it. From the kitchen, he got a couple of soup bones and flung them on the floor. With that to chew on it, it would take a long while for either puppy or panther cub to realize that they were trapped. This way, the mother could still either hear, sniff out, or track her cub, and once she would done that, Vidur could let the cub out without any risk to himself or Buchi. That evening, while the family was having late tea, Vidur heard the sharp bark of a panther. His father was reading the paper and his mother was on the phone. Neither of them noticed the panther's call. He sneaked into the kitchen and stepped into the garage. Sure enough, there was the mother panther snuggling up to her cub through the grills of the garage, and Buchi, not wanting to be left out, kept offering his nose, which the panther mother did lick affectionately now and then. Silently, Vidur went up to the grill gates, picking up Buchi carefully. He opened the gate just a little bit, only enough for the cub to squeeze itself out and join its mother. Within seconds, mother and cub had disappeared through the hedge of the bottom of the garden. Vidur never told anybody about this. That picture of mother and cub somehow seemed more beautiful if kept a secret. The key events are the mother panther is searching for her cub. Vidur lures the cub and Buchi into the garage, giving the mother a chance to find her baby. The mother panther finds her cub. The main ideas are Vidur understands the feelings of the mother panther on losing her baby. Vidur helps reunite the mother with the cub. The panther shows affection to Buchi as well. Vidur's problem is the danger Buchi faces from wild animals, especially the panther. His problem is the central problem because he is the main character. The panther's problem of finding its missing cub is also important, but it helps to solve Vidur's fear of Buchi getting hurt by other animals. Students, open your Volume 2 to page number 26. Using the main idea. Question number 1. Read the story and fill in the story map. Last week, Jia and her dad decided to go camping together. Jia quickly thought of the things they would need. In one backpack, she packed the clothes, sleeping bag, and sheets. In the other, she packed a few newspapers for fire starters, plates, spoons, glasses, cooking oil, cooking utensils, some food, a hammer, and nails for setting up the tent. At the national park, they first chose a spot for their tent and then quickly set it up. When it came to cooking, they found no matchsticks. "Didn't you make a checklist for the things to pack?" asked the dad. "No, I forgot the matchsticks," she said glumly. What to do now? We have food, dishes, oils, fire starters, but no fire." "Hey, let's make fire the way early man did. Last week I learned in my history lesson how early man discovered fire," she smirked. Soon they were all set to make fire the ancient way. They took 2 stones and rubbed them against each other till they got fire. It didn't take them too long. Once they had the fire in place, they quickly cooked some food, gobbled it up, and went to explore the park. Characters' names are Jia and her dad. Setting is a national park. Problem is there is no matchstick to start the fire and cook food. Sequence of actions that help to solve the problem. First, Jia recalls her history lesson on the discovery of fire. Then they rub stones against each other to make fire. Finally, food is cooked. Solution. Fire is made by rubbing stones against each other. Story's message. Always make a checklist of things to pack before you travel.